stop the car.
Come on, Ekaterina. He's not here anymore. He came like lightning and now he's gone. No one can refuse a treasure like Zenya. She's the Diamond King's daughter after all. You really think he'd just forget about her?
I feel sick. I feel really awful. I don't want it, do you hear me? I don't want to be pitied. I don't want to be seen crying by anyone. He's gone now, and my feelings toward you have not changed.
All right, we'll talk about this later. Are you done crying? Let's go, I'll take you home now.
Don't, I want to be left alone.
No, I can't leave you here. Let me take you home, then you can do what you want. All right, don't be upset. I'll organize a real party in your honor. I promise, everyone will envy you.
I don't want to have any party! I don't want them! I don't want them! Stop saying that!
Ah, silly girl. You don't even know your worth.
Mrs. Ella! Mrs. Ella! There were some incorrect papers in the folder that you gave me.
You don't say. Oh, yes. I realized it immediately. Right after you left, actually.
Well, maybe now you could give me the right documents then. Because as you know, DIY magazines aren't really my thing.
Of course not. Obviously. I just want you to spend a little bit of your invaluable time with me. I'm aware that you're in a big hurry. I even know that you don't drink. But Sergei is gone. And so before I give you the papers, I'm going to steal half an hour of your precious time. Here's a glass. A glass of good wine. Only one glass of good wine.
Well, if it's only for half an hour, and if it's only one glass of wine, and only for the sake of your charming company.
Oh, Mr. Kondratov.
Konradov.
Konradov. What a peculiar name. A real tongue twister. You're hard to find. I searched the whole precinct and the embankment.
Who are you?
Oleg Gusev.
Good afternoon, Oleg Gusev.
Yes. Hi there. I'm Ekaterina and Viktor Pogodin's former classmate, your daughter, Maria, works with Ekaterina. Ekaterina and I were schoolmates until junior high. Then I got transferred to another school where your daughter, Maria, was the representative of our class.
Oleg Gusev, look, I'm drinking my coffee, looking at the sea. I'm busy, you know?
Yes, I'm sorry. Enjoy yourself. I'll try not to disturb you. I just need to tell you something.
Go on, tell me then.
Listen carefully. Thanks for the ride, but there's no need to see me off.
Katya, wait. Just think about the party. It'll happen. Katya!
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, you are right. This is a drink that is divine. I even forgot about my liver and about my pancreas, too.
I'm going to give you a bottle of this wine. More than one. You can't buy it anywhere else. It comes from my husband's private cellars.
Yes, that's what I figured.
Mr. Boris, who is paying you? Tell me, I'm just curious, that's all.
What do you mean?
For your expertise. Who asked you to appraise my winery? And convince me to sell the place cheaper than I'm willing to.
What are you... You don't mean that, do you? I'm a very independent man. I'm self-sufficient, incorruptible, and unbribable.
I am going to pay you twice as much. You will be able to leave tomorrow, or you can leave today. It's a good deal. Don't object to it. Here's the money. You don't really have to do anything special. Just answer the questions I ask you.
Yes?
Of course. Of course. And then the second part of the reward will be yours. After you give me a name. Was it Sergei who hired you?
Not exactly Sergei.
Then who?
What I want to do is to be able to check whether or not Pogodin's will is authentic. It's just that Viktor and I can't do that.
How do you know that? Who told you that the will may have been forged,
Well, we have certain leads on it. Well, not really leads, but someone told
Who?
us. So we got this information from a very loyal and very old friend of Pogodin. She wouldn't lie to us.
She?
Oh, I'm done for. Mr. Kondratov. Konradov. Pogodin left everything to his son Viktor, not his wife. And when the will was read by the lawyer, it turned out that he didn't inherit anything. Just the apartment where Mr. Pogodin died.
So Viktor will lose the winery, right?
Yes. It's not about the money. It's really about the winery. Mr. Kondratov, I've seen how interested Viktor is. He went to Pavel to watch the manufacturing process. Also, he learned something. Sir, did you know that wine has 3 life stages, which are birth, maturity, and death? Don't you
It's
see?
all clear to me now. Now it's important to find out which lawyer certified the will. And only if we find that out will I tell you if I can help you or not. Viktor is a good kid. Really, I like him. Now, is it true that Maria told me that Ekaterina calls me Anderson?
Well,
Really? Tell me.
well, sort of.
Let her do that then. I kinda like the idea. Anderson is my favorite author. Anyway, you need to give me the name of the lawyer. If you really want Viktor to stay here and take up winemaking.
Of course. I wouldn't want to lose a friend. You know what I mean, right?
I know.
I just meant to say... To be more accurate... It's not exactly Sergei.
Who is it then?
The man is the vice mayor. It's Ilya Agiyev. He's buying all the winery businesses in the region. You're not aware of this fact yet, but he had offered Mikhail Pogodin to buy his factory approximately 2 years ago. But your husband only laughed in his face back then. Agiyev badgered him in various ways. He sent different inspections and audits, like inspectors for sanitation. The Board of Health and Fire Control Safety wrote anonymous letters. He did everything in his power to push Mikhail Pogodin to bankruptcy. So he pushed him to something else, although that information has not been proven. In fact, things at the winery are really not as bad as you think. They maintain strict compliance with manufacturing standards. I have been there. I visited multiple times back when your husband was alive. They have a good team there. Very reliable. They have this amazing wine collection. One of the best out there. I should say so myself. And the facilities... they all cost around... Yes. Not less than that, I presume. Agiv will do whatever it takes for you to give it up. I'm begging you. Don't sell the company, no matter what the conditions are. Do not sell it, no matter what.
I'll think about it. All right? Now you're really free to go.
Allow me to leave you now.
Why don't we just relax here? Let's go and buy some new clothes and be on our way.
Mom. My mom.
So I'm not the only one, huh?
What do you mean?
You also like ignoring your mother's calls.
I think you get the idea, no?
Yes, of course.
Zhenya, wait, let's stop and talk.
We're not going to stop just so you can dwell on things in the past. You don't like your mother. I couldn't care less. I don't want any part of your family issues. Baby, you have only one family now. My family. Yes, we are richer than you, but at the very least you have the brains, which is a good capital. Oh, by the way, baby, my father doesn't have an heir. So with me, you have pretty good chance. You know what I mean?
Zhenya, you are so... cynical.
I'm not cynical, I'm practical. Maybe I haven't read your Shakespeare, but I know very well what's what in this life. And that's more important, isn't it?
Ekaterina, why don't you come inside? Who drove you here?
No one. I hitchhiked home, Dad.
I've seen that car before. It's Agiv's nephew. What were you doing with him?
Nothing.
He's been snooping around the place for some days now, looking for you. I took note of this car some time ago.
He just keeps saying that he loves me and sends me flowers all the time.
Do you realize what a lowlife he is?
Yes, I know that.
It's good that you do. Just please don't do anything stupid.
Oh my goodness, Dad. All the stupid things I could have done, I already did in this life.
Hey, now, what is it? Are you crying? Did that scumbag hurt you? I'll rip his head off. Tell me everything, young lady.
Oh, will you stop, Dad? There's nothing to tell.
Well, I can clearly see that you're crying. I said spit it out.
Viktor left for Moscow.
What do you mean he left? He promised to be at the winery tomorrow.
His fiancée, Zhenya, the oligarch's daughter, came to pick him up.
What a mess. I thought that he'd stay to investigate his father's case. He was looking for his journals.
Yes, Valentina Starkova gave him his father's diaries.
Valentina Starkova? Mm-hmm. So, she had them all this time. Listen to what I'm saying. You should stay away from those rich folks, my dear. They have their own principles and rules. We don't have to understand them. We've lived without them, thank God, and we live without them. Katya, how would you like to go fishing with me this weekend?
Go fishing? You're heartless. You're unbelievably heartless. You keep saying that wine is alive. No, I'm alive, Dad. I'm alive. I love him. I always have. I always will.
Him who?
Viktor, Dad. I have loved him since the 5th grade. Like a blind man, you still don't see it.
Ekaterina! Ekaterina! It's been so hard without her mother. I don't even know what to say in situations like this. What do I do?
Uncle Ilya.
Hey!
Uncle, please help me out.
Yes, my nephew.
I've fallen in love with a girl.
No way, Sergey. I won't give you money.
Why are you being like this? At least hear me out first.
You know, Sergey? I'm sick and tired of you and your little flings. Hey, where's the expert? Get back to work.
Yes, I will. I'm on it. By the way, Pogodin Jr.'s been driven out of town. Isn't that worth anything to you?
I admit it's commendable that Pogodin was taken out without your involvement.
Come on, cut
yes,
it out.
And you're just reaping the benefits, so don't get in the way.
Uncle, why are you only interested in business? What about my personal life?
Here we go again, my boy. Your private life is so turbulent and more eventful than anyone else in this town. Ever since you turned 16, I've hardly been able to keep up with your messes. I have been sweeping after you, don't you realize that? I've been doing it for 16 years now. It is exhausting. I'm tired. As for money, get it from that Ella woman. You seem to be pretty upfront with her.
That's easier said than done.
Why?
She's standing up to me. She heard how I called her a stupid old cow, and she got offended. Turns out she's not so dumb.
My dear boy, what did you expect? Sooner or later, it would have happened. Or do you want to deal with imbeciles for the rest of your life? It doesn't work like that. Come on, go to your Ella, get on your knees, beg for forgiveness and money. It'll help. But then again, you have an ironclad argument that brings down any woman's defenses. Every woman, every time. Look at yourself. You're a very handsome young man, and you are every woman's dream, all right?
Not a mug, but a handsome face. What's that got to do with it? Uncle, I don't want to sleep with Ella. I'm in love with another girl. I want to be with her. Why can't you understand that?
You know what? I have little interest in what you want or don't want. There is such a word as must. When you started this affair...
When we started...
All right! In the beginning, when we started this thing, you didn't like Ella too much. Then what happened after?
Oh, don't do this.
Ha! Remember, and then you acquired the taste for it. Huh? Huh? Going to taste, I'd say.
I've always had a perfect sense of taste. Okay. We're going to buy so many things in Paris!
You done?
There's more. We will visit all the museums, and then we'll throw away this abomination. We will go to all the museums, and then we'll go to all the stores. After that, we're going to dance along the River Seine on a nice boat. And then you will come back to the hotel all sad and and we'll read your father's journal.
Zhenya, enough.
Did I say something wrong
Oh
again?
my goodness, you sound just like my mother.
Don't you ever compare me to your mother. First of all, I would have never gotten involved with such a lowlife like Sergey. Secondly, just look at her family and look at mine. End of story. All right, baby. I'll take a shower. Could you try all this on for me, okay? I'll be back.
Don't send me away, You're killing me.
Did your uncle make you? make you go work for him. Don't bother denying it, because Mr. Boris told me everything. I now know how much my winery is really worth. I can sell it myself if I wanted to. Come on, tell me the truth. What did your uncle make you do exactly?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes. You have no idea what a controlling monster my uncle Ilya is. I'll tell you more. When our relationship became serious, he went completely off the rails.
What he did?
He confessed to me that he's been in love with you for more than 20 years.
Oh my goodness. So what else is new?
Yes. And that old fart thinks he still has a chance.
You can tell Agiv that the only thing I value in men are two qualities.
And they are?
The first is beauty. And second, his youth.
Baby, I'll be quick. I'm almost done here, baby. Baby, open the wine. You can find it in the fridge. Okay?
I'm willing to forgive you because I still love you. But from this day on, you will be playing on my team, darling.
Of course I will, my dear. I promise.
And how about my son? Where's Viktor?
So your son ran away with that rich girl, Zhenya.
Zhenya. I don't like her one bit. Although, for his career path, she might be a good choice.
Yes.
You want money from me, right? You're not getting any.
What do you mean I'm not?
Like I said, you're not. That's that. We'll be playing by my rules from now on.
Interesting. How about we go to the bedroom where you can tell me all about those new rules?
I want to remind you, darling, that it was you who switched Mikhail's will.
Yes?
Yes.
Darling, have you forgotten that I have an airtight alibi as I was out of town
this whole
that day?
scheme with the will was your idea. Yes. You paid off the lawyer. There's no use denying that.
Hello, Katya. This is Viktor. Listen, I need you right now. Meet me at our spot in 1 hour, all right? Uh-huh.
Excuse me, Mr. Pogodin? What's the code to the safe? What's the code? It's my birthday. Right. Oof, no way. Oh, we'll deal with this later. Oh. This'll do, though. It's all your fault, Ella dear. You shouldn't have been so greedy. Ah.
Katya! Katya! Katya, I'm here now. I want to be with you. I'm not leaving you again, I promise. I want to stay with you forever. Because I need you, Katya. What is it? Why are you crying? It's all right. We're together now, Katya. It's okay. Remember how long ago at our 10th grade prom? We kissed right here in our favorite spot. While everyone else just passed us by, shouting something to us, but we just didn't care, remember? We were in our own world. Listen, I ran away from Zhenya because I don't want Zhenya nor her money. The only thing I want is to be here right by your side.
Baby, I'm done. Where are you? Baby? Is this some kind of funny game you're playing with me? All right then. Baby? You've got to be kidding me. How could you do this to me? That was so stupid of him. I hate it. I want my driver in my room now. I really don't care. Just do as I say.
Viktor! 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 Where did he go? Viktor! Where are you hiding, huh? Viktor! Yes.
Oleg, where is she?
Who, Katerina? I can't find Viktor either.
I don't care about Viktor. She came to me in tears and said that Viktor's fiancé took him. Oleg, he is your friend, of course, and Mikhail's son. But I will not let anybody try to hurt my daughter. Ekaterina is the only one I've got.
Mr. Pavel, what fiancé? Oh, that fiancé must have taken Viktor.
It seems like they left together.
This can't be happening.
You just never know. I always try to see the best in people, but it's not always the case.
And Ekaterina found out and left home? All right, Mr. Pavel, you sit tight. I'm going to go check one more spot.
You'd better go and hurry up, or else I'm calling the police.
Hey buddy, I need to borrow your motorcycle. Yeah, I've got to run some errands.
I cannot live in the past
Why not, Katya?
because it's very horrible.
Listen, Katya. I'm to blame here. I'm to blame for not texting or calling. I was applying for grad school back then. I had so much going on. And you never got in touch with me either. Then I thought if that's the case, then you didn't need me. I tried to avoid this place, and then that's when I started a new life there.
Sure you did. But in that new life, there was no place for me. If you loved me, you wouldn't have forgotten me so quickly.
Katya, come on, what are you saying? We were 17 years old, we were just kids, so what could we understand at that age?
We could have been smarter.
Alright then, did something bad happen? Tell me, I want to know.
1 month after you had left me for Moscow, I found out that I was pregnant.
You were?
It's the truth. I got really scared back then. I was afraid of giving birth alone, and I was afraid to text you. I thought you might think I was lying, trying to keep you on a leash.
Hold on. What did you... Katya, did you get rid of it?
No, it wasn't that simple. On that evening, I was feeling restless and upset because of everything. It was raining really hard, I was soaking wet, and then I came here to the summer house and I cried and cried and then I woke up on a hospital bed. They gave me very strong antibiotics. And the doctor said that I no longer could. It's gone, Viktor. It's not your fault, it's mine.
Hold on, Katya, I don't understand. I don't understand, Katya. Why didn't you tell me anything sooner?
What could you have done? You had your new life going on for you. Away from here.
The journals. Well, now you're definitely not going anywhere, baby. Come in!
Did you call me, Miss Evgenia?
Start the car, we're going to the city.
All right, how much time do I have until you pack your things?
I'm not going to pack my things, we're going now!
You got it.
You can't fix a broken cup. My happiness was fragile, right, Viktor?
Katya, don't say that, please.
It's too late, Viktor, too late. We can only be just friends now.
I knew it! I knew you were here. I hope you broke up with Zhenya for good.
Yes, I did, but you're the third wheel now, so buzz off. We need to talk.
Come on, I don't care. It's Pavel. He's worried sick about you.
Oh no, I haven't told him anything. He doesn't know where I am.
He knows, don't worry. So come on, you can kiss and make up tomorrow.
Katya, we're not done here, okay?
Okay.
Where have you been?
I went to get something to drink. In the kitchen.
Why are you all dressed up?
It's so cold in this house this time of year. Come on. You go back to sleep. Sleep.
Excuse me, is anyone home right now? Hello? I don't have much time for this. Can someone come down here? I would be really grateful.
Looks like your dear son is back.
He's not. It's only that Zhenya girl.
Uh-huh. What perfect timing. Just what we need.
I'm waiting! Your gardener opened the door for me. Where's Viktor? Call him down here.
Maybe you could start by saying good evening?
Good evening.
Good evening to you too, mademoiselle. We weren't expecting you
I'm
at
not
this late
talking
hour.
to you, mister. I will ask once again. Where is Victor?
Let's make this clear. My son, Victor, does not live in this house. He's not hiding anywhere. Victor?
Okay. Where can I find him then?
Listen, Sergei helped you out once already. But it seems like you treated Victor so badly that he ran away.
He didn't run away. He acted like a coward. He tied bed sheets together, climbed down the balcony, and disappeared. Nonsense.
Well then, mademoiselle, you should look for him in town.
I'm not talking to you. If you can't help me out here, then I'll just go.
Easy. Come on, wait, hold on. Take it easy. I think it would be better if you stay with us for now, and then we'll decide what to do.
This is perfect. I see you two have found each other, so without further ado, I'll go put on my shirt and show myself out.
Well, all right.
I'll see you around.
Well, all right then. Let me make you a bed in the guest room, and we'll decide what to do in the morning, all right?
Yes, thank you.
I told Augustus that the will could have been forged. Do you remember the name of the lawyer?
Yes, I remember him, Vasiliev.
Give me your papers, I'll deal with it.
All right.
Actually, that should be handled by the DA's office.
Yuri Litvinov? You left, didn't you?
I sent my wife and daughter to my relatives, but I had to come back. I don't think you can solve this case without me. Yeah, Augustus told me about the will, too.
Why are you being shy? You could make some sandwiches. Spread some butter on that bread.
Mrs. Ella, you should watch your cholesterol level. In the bloodstream, it should not exceed 100 mg per deciliter. By the way, at your age, you shouldn't be eating butter at all.
What a clever girl you are.
Thank you very much.
But if you happen to be so clever, how come you let my son get away? Although I think I have an idea why. You were probably lecturing him, and he never liked that even as a little boy. And you must have been telling him what to do. And he's a very ambitious young man.
Mrs. Ella, you're so funny.
Am I?
Yes. And you don't know your son at all. Do you know what he told me about you?
Well. I'm
He
intrigued.
told me that you have never cared about him, and you've always cared only about yourself.
You're being so nice.
Why don't we drop the niceties, and you simply tell me where I can find Ekaterina?
Katya? You know Ekaterina?
Of course, Ekaterina is dear Katya. I met her yesterday at the waterfront. But she is no match for me. Those poor, ungroomed girls cannot truly be appealing to the male fantasy.
Oh, that's rich.
Yes. Will you take me to her?
What'll you do if I don't?
I have your husband's diaries in my possession. I have read some of them. There's a lot of interesting things written about you there.
That's very bad, my girl. You have to hand those over because reading other people's diaries is a sin.
It's a sin to bring your lover to your house the day after your husband dies. Will you take me?
Well, that's how we got into that apartment. We came in through the roof. A neighbor helped us, Alec. A really nice fella. Here's what I'm thinking, sir. If we got in that unit that easily, it means somebody else could have done the same thing. Commit the murder and leave the same way.
No, that's not possible. The balcony door wasn't forced. You were the ones who forced it open. If anyone came to Pogodin, they must have entered through the front door. That door didn't have signs of a break-in, which means that Pogodin opened it himself. He must have known the murderer, or the murderer had made a duplicate of the house keys in advance.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer.
Yes, and all the neighbors that Alec talked to all said that on that day nobody came to visit my dad.
Yeah, all except one. I'm talking about the business trip guy. I mean, there was this man, he was going on a business trip, and when he came back he said he heard shouting and then saw a woman running down the stairs.
Now that is interesting.
What's more interesting is that we found this woman. It turned out to be Mikhail Pogodin's ex-fiancée. He had left her then for Viktor's mother. But that happened, a long time ago. Also, we found her lipstick. She didn't even bother to deny it was hers.
That's quite an admission.
No, but it can't be Valentina Starkova for sure.
Who's Valentina Starkova?
Oh, yes.
Let me tell you a story.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Do you remember me? I came to you once with Miss Ella Pogodin. She was pawning off her trinkets, remember?
Oh, I remember. Of course I remember. I remember you. And I remember the trinkets. Those were some quality diamonds.
Yes.
I offered her a fair price for them. But why did she send someone like you back here? Do you want to buy them back?
No, not at all. She just forgot to sell you something else, that's all. Here, I have it with me. Take a look.
It's interesting. Oh, what an exquisite cut on this. Even better than the previous ones. Is she aware that you brought these? Does she know that you're selling them?
Yes, of course she is.
Is that so?
How dare you try to question my integrity, old man? She just wanted me to sell them urgently. Cheaper, but sell them without anybody knowing.
Yes? What a bummer for her. Does this mean that her financial situation is not good?
Yes, not good. How much can you offer?
Give me 1 minute, please.
Hey, old man, who are you calling?
Show me some respect, boy. I'm old enough to be your grandpa. And I am calling the police.
Put the phone down. Let's just be honest with each other. You give me 3/4 of the price, you keep 1/4 of it.
Half the price. It's the best I can do, I'm afraid.
I hope you choke on it. I'll give you half and you didn't see me here. You're a really greedy old man.
Yes, you're right, it wasn't Valentina. Now that you mention, we can't deny the facts. That woman is her only clue. And we need to find her. Tell me, Viktor, what's more important to you? Untangling this mystery or verifying the will?
I think they're equally very important. So tell me, Mr. Litvinov, how can a will be forged by someone?
To forge a will, you need to forge not only the bequeather's signature, but also the notary's, which is not easy to do. First of all, notaries use special seals and letterheads with several security features. Secondly, all the wills are registered by the registrar and in the alphabetical book of wills. And thirdly, when making a person's last will, the notary must make a record that the will has not been altered or cancelled. If the will is forged, the notary will detect it immediately.
I see.
Unless the notary...
What?
colluded with those who will benefit from the forgery.
Did you ask for the menu?
Vasilyev, you said?
Yes.
I can't say he's a man of impeccable integrity. He has a record in the past.
So, Mr. Litvinov, come on, what are we waiting for?
Hold your horses. Let Augustus see the signatures first. He'll tell us right away whether it's Pogodin's signature or not.
It's possible to rent the house, and we can guarantee you absolute anonymity. The renovation was made 2 years ago. Everything is in perfect condition. And the plumbing here is simply gorgeous. Mwah. The windows, as you can see, has strong iron bars.
Uh-huh, I see.
Do you like it?
It's perfect.
On the second floor, as you've seen, is a luxurious bedroom. It has oriental decor, and it's very, very beautiful.
Yes.
Over here, as you can see, is the bathroom. On the second floor, there's a jacuzzi.
Here you go.
Pardon, is that the down payment?
Oh, I'm giving you the full amount.
How nice
You
of
can count it. Yes, by the way,
5,000, 10,000.
this is for balloons, tinsel, and champagne. Can you arrange it?
I most certainly can. It will be 1,001 nights, just like the tales of Scheherazade.
That would be great.
As you can see, we were a sorry bunch of Sherlocks. Thank you for coming back.
You should thank your father. I didn't tell you, but he saved me once. I was coming home from duty late at night, and a car on the side of the road seemed suspicious to me.
So I said to her, "Listen, doll, you just sit tight right there. You got it?"
That's my man.
All right, what's
Wait
the
here a
matter?
sec.
Tell you. What
That car is listed as stolen. No plate's very suspicious.
You bet I won't forget.
Hold on, I'll check it out.
What have you got there?
Same as always.
Same as always?
Yeah.
Good evening, Major Litvinov. Can I see your car registration, please?
Major? But not a general, right? I'm friends with all your superiors. Just be on your way,
I said
man.
show me your license and registration
No
papers.
sweat, Major. We'll show you everything.
Freeze, or I'll shoot!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That car is stolen. Those are gangsters.
Uh-huh.
Yuri Litvinov, priority case investigator.
Mikhail Pogodin, winemaker, or Mikhail for short. As far as I'm concerned, we can skip the handshake part this time.
We rarely saw each other after that, but it doesn't matter. He was wonderful, your father. And I'd consider myself the worst kind of person if I didn't come back to help you. We'll definitely find whoever murdered him.
Hold on.
What?
You forgot to tell us about your father's diaries.
Diaries? What diaries?
Father kept journals his whole life. Pavel said that they could contain all we need, the secrets of the three queens and information on his enemies. Valentina Starkova, his friend, gave them to me. It turns out that she visited him before he was murdered. Can you imagine?
Did you read those diaries?
No, I just started and I forgot the diaries at Zhenya's room when I escaped.
What?
Oh, how stupid am I? She has the diaries now.
That's it? That is the museum where you'll find Ekaterina. She's nothing special. Viktor's former classmate. Daughter of the wine factory's manager, Mr. Pavel. They were friends with my husband, so Viktor grew up with her. Well then, go on. I'll watch you drag her out of there by her hair because of jealousy.
If you'd be so kind as to stay here, I'll be quick.